We're tired of the carnage in our streets. Our children will not be shot down like dogs in broad daylight anymore. And we sit up and act like we don't see any evil and like we can't do anything about it. There are people here that took the bus over here. Somebody needs to give God a hand clap. There are people here. We got block club leaders here. Let's give God a hand clap. Nation of Islam is here. Let's give God a hand clap. Churches are here. Let's give God a hand clap. Expeditiously, Mr. Mayor, we want to thank you for coming. We appreciate your leadership. And as you get ready to speak, I want to make a presentation to you. This is a new campaign that we are kicking off. Now, Tim, you give God a hand clap. And just as the don't snitch has become a household word, we're going to kill that and make, let's give him a hand.
Come on.
Let me just say, I want to thank all of you for coming out. We know that crime is a problem in our city. When I ran for this office, one of the top things on my agenda was to help solve the crime in our city. It hasn't started, but we're going to stop it. Now, the mere fact that you are out here this evening is extremely important. It's a message that's got to go around our whole city. As I have behind me or beside me, our new police chief. He's been fighting this war for 40 years. And he's now part of city government. I brought him on because I have total confidence in him in terms of how he can help us turn this city around. So with him leading our police department, and with you doing what you do in terms of this community, there's no doubt in my mind that we can make a significant change. The leadership that we have in our community, that's the key. The community is the key because, as Shabazz said, we know who's doing these things.
That's right.
Here it is.
In the community together. And it's important to do that because then you got somebody to just tell. You can't just look up in the air and tell. You got to have somebody you can tell who's supposed to respond to those concerns. And the more the people believe that the police department is out there to work for them and do things for them, the more they're going to tell. And the more they tell the good men and women of the Detroit Police Department, the more crooks they're going to catch and the more enforcement we're going to do. So I'm going to be in the community. This, again, it's not going to be a one-night stand with me. It's going to be a very regular thing. I got to spend a lot of time getting our police department away from the peripheral things that it's stuck doing now instead of fighting crime. I don't need to fight consent decrees. I need to fix them so that I can fight crime. And one of the things I did in the sheriff's office successfully that I'm going to do here is we're going to target the most serious offenders and go after them. That's a proactive way that you fight crime. When you're short of people, you can't be reactive. I can't sit around and wait for you to call me and tell you've been mugged. I've got to go out and find the folks that have a predisposition for mugging and catch them before they mug you. Guess what? Most of them got warrants anyway. And so I understand how that needs to happen, but I absolutely need your support. I'm not here saying we're going to fix the world by ourselves in the police department. We can't. But we can make schools safer with your help. We can make communities safer with your help. We can police abandoned houses with your help. The mayor is committed to working with us so that we can identify which houses need to come down with you. There are a lot of things we can do, and we will work very, very hard to do that. The reason I gave up an elected office with 3.5 years left was I was comfortable that I had a boss that was going to let me do what I know how to do within the confines of protecting the community and treating the community fairly. So I'm excited about the job, and I'm more excited now because now it's not just me. It's me and you, and everywhere we go it's going to be more, including the men and women of the police.
No matter what side of the city, no matter what side of the nation we live in, we're one family.
One family.
In order to get back to that one, we need to be fueled by love.
Yes.
And nothing can beat love. And love will help our children see themselves. They won't see themselves as victims or see themselves as persons to make others victims. We're in a position where we need to have safe houses identified in one way. I wonder how many adults are willing to claim their homes as safe houses. We need safe houses. Young people need to be able to walk through a neighborhood, a block, and see an emblem on the porch and the window that says, this is a safe house. And you come to this house, the refuge. We need safe houses. We need some safe houses. Years ago when Mayor Young was in office, he had an eyes and ears program. All of us had our eyes and our ears open to protect our babies from schoolgirl rapes that were going on in that period. With this siege of violence, we need our eyes and ears and our hearts open now. Open our home, not just our own families. Everybody's got to be the mom and the dad and a big mama and the auntie. We got to look out for each other and have safe houses. We're going to launch that with the mayor and city council. A safe houses project working with Minister Malik Shabazz. Be able to identify your house. We want young people from all the neighborhoods. Be able to know if they're on this block, they see that sign that says a safe house, you can go in that house for refuge and for peace. God bless you. Thank you for being here.
Kids killing kids, kids dropping out of school. We're going to take it from that list to the list of the greatest city in America. With ceasefire. Everybody, ceasefire! 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 Now put your hands together. Detroit!
Detroit! When we say ceasefire, we also want to incorporate don't snitch.
Just tell.
Don't snitch.
Just tell.
Don't snitch.
Just tell.
Don't snitch.
Just tell.
Detroit is one of the finest, if not the finest city on the planet. Onslaught of Detroit, and also this negative scourge that's going on with our youth, because that's our tomorrow, and if we don't save them, then we kill our future. Thank you all for coming out.
It don't mean a damn thing if we don't put the neighbor back into the hood.
That's right.
We don't put the neighbor back into the hood. We don't show love to our youth. They will continue to act like madmen. They wasn't born like that. We left them in the jungle to act like animals. And we have to save our youth. And by saving our youth, we have to stop being afraid. We're going within the community where they at. And put the neighbor back in the hood.
That's right.
We have to show them that we love them. We have to show our daughters that we love them. And one time I went to prison, my father showed me that he loved me. That I understood what it meant to be a black man. Not an animal, not a thug, not a gangster. So when I came home, took my responsibility of raising my kids, graduating from college, writing a book.
Amen.
You wouldn't thought that this is where I'll be today if you looked at my past. But this is who I am. So the young men that we want to condemn, they have potential.
Right.
But we have to invest in them. And not by investing in them, we're destroying our future. We have the accountability and responsibility of making a difference. So to put the neighbor back into the hood.
Stop the crime! Stop the crime! Save the babies! Save the babies! Save the babies! Save the babies! Don't snitch, just tell!
Let me say, the violence must stop. It must stop. And today is the day that we leave our mark on this city and on this state, and we take our community back.
in our streets.